Alright, playing as Ered Luin. Because I want to find the ring and show Ring Hero Thorin. That is the goal for this. It's not a goal that I am planning to enact at all costs. It's just something I want to do. Keep away from those wargs. You can fight goblins. Get in there! Now then, the dwarves of the Ered Luin. On paper, they look like they're quite weak because they seem to only have speed as their advantage. I, however, think they are the strongest if you know how to play them. Especially when you use their heroes to their ultimate potential.
Excuse me, but just in case you haven't noticed, there is an army of elves out there.
Not to mention several hundred angry fishermen.
Here.
We'll rip it apart.
We'll rip it apart.
Crush it. Who called for some guard?
Oh, who are we up against? Rohan. Oh, I picked the right
I know
faction.
you doubt me. I know you always have.
Iron Hills struggles against Rohan just because their cavalry, and against their cavalry is a tough matchup. But
You've got the
we
wrong
lost some
hobbit.
dwarf. That's not good.
I know you doubt me. I know you always have. Steve. It's a good name. I'm trying to tell you there is something else out there.
I won't be long.
Get running, boys. Get me another stonemason out here. And build me a forge.
We're low on resources.
I don't want to hear that. Come on. At least one tick from somewhere. I don't care where. Not the Warg lair.
Leagues, no more. But that's not the worst of it. You've got the wrong hobbit.
I'll be alright. Just let me sit quietly for a moment.
Shit. That's bad. But it's cheap, so it's fine.
Now we're talking.
I can pay that small price to get Bilbo back. He's worth it. I made a small mistake. I shall endeavour to do better in the future. I know who I'm up against, so making mistakes is not an option.
Let's get in there. Forward.
For the main part. I'm going to need at least one unit of pikemen to deal with those wargs. But once they get hit by the pikemen, they're not going to move around.
That's why I came back. Because you don't have one. A home.
It was taken from
It
me.
was taken from you.
But I'll
I
happily
will
take
help
it back,
you take
if
it
I
back
can.
if I can.
I won't be long.
It's not taking an outpost in the front. Forgot that one existed. There are a lot of settlements on this map.
We're done with this one.
Just go take that one now.
We've got to move.
I'm sorry, do I not?
While Bilbo takes the base. Get some more labourers down there.
Grab your weapons. The phalanx will bring some order. Positions.
Positions.
Can't stay
Gollum.
He's getting away. I won't be long. To your
We've
places.
also got cavalry. So I'm going to need more pikemen now. They've already found Gollum and they're killing Gollum. Very slowly. Very poorly they're killing Gollum. I would like to keep him alive if he's right there next to my base, but I think they're focusing Gollum entirely because he is a neutral enemy. Trying to stop them, but no, they got
I
it.
often think of bagging.
I can't get Thorin that quickly, not a chance. So I'm just going to let them do what they want with that. If they get fed in here really early, I'm going to be pissed off.
Well, I do have some.
Especially if it becomes Grima fed in, but I can manage.
Get ready, dwarves.
Get ready once they've been
I'll be alright.
tackled.
Just let me sit quietly for a moment.
It's them.
One walk down.
The destroyer of phalanx will bring some order.
They're in the base though, so they're not going to get far. Build towers as a precautionary measure.
I'll be alright.
And I think I'm going to build an early pony camp. I don't want to. No, don't make an early pony camp. That's
elves out there.
bad bit of advice, that is. Don't build early pony camps.
You're right. I often think of
They
bagging.
offer you no value until you sacrifice some elite dwarves to them. And I currently don't have elite dwarves under my belt. I do, however, have a lone tower, which I'm going to throw down in front of the base. Yeah, they're focusing those towers just like I planned they would.
You're right. I often think
3
of
lumber
back
mills, much better than what I had last
end. I know
game.
you doubt me. I know you always have.
No, get me some dwarf workers tools. Workers tools are always better to go first against Rohan because they are very aggressive and very fast. So trying to keep settlements alive is important, but is never going to work if you
I know that smell. It's the enemy.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
try too hard. And yet they've got siege.
Up to, but not exceeding 1/14 of total profit, if any.
That seems...
Get in there.
I've had to add that extra just
He was my
lack of interest in my voice there.
You're right. I
Just
often think of
because
back end.
right away, siege. Battering rams, onagers and all.
You've got the wrong hobbit.
And I've got to deal with that as quickly as possible.
Dwarves. Let's get going. Form up, phalanx.
That's the problem with Rohan. They can just be so early game aggressive. And as harmless, I've got to run away. I can't even charge in there. Deal with that onager.
I'm trying to
But
tell
let them
you
do
there
what
is
they want,
something
and I
else
don't
out
like
there.
that fact. I will, however, destroy these pitch throwers. Let Harmer be separated from his army. He is not good on his own. He is a support hero. His entire purpose is to buff his allies. If he's not doing that, then I can use that to my advantage. Isolate him and kill him. Preferably surrounding him.
Any adventures here?
I'm having this new unit of dwarves to get rid of this onager. Please, please, just rearrange yourselves, get your asses over there, and
You're right.
destroy the onager. Harmer's down, Gamling's next.
Bloodhead's idea of a joke. I can only say it is a vortex.
And they brought an army to do with my lumber mills. Get Boffer in here, just need the damage dealer.
They're attacking our resources.
Killed 2 heroes of theirs, they brought up another one. I am there. Nope, Fairdred. But no more seed as of yet, so I will be
You've got the wrong
content
hobbit.
with letting them destroy this lone tower.
Excuse me, but just in case.
Oh
you
no,
haven't noticed,
Gambling
there
was
is
not
an
dead.
army of
He just
elves
chased me into
out
the
there.
base, so he's going to die now. Got a mine
I've never
shaft in
stolen
here.
a thing in my life.
Got the dwarf workers tools, not the forged dwarf workers tools yet.
I'm the one who
That's next on the list.
You're right.
Oh,
Bomber, get me a good pickaxe throw.
That's what I thought.
Excuse me, but just in case you haven't noticed, there is an army of elves out there. I know you doubt me. I
And
know.
more
I know
boys
you
in
always
here. How's the siege approach? Still no siege. Good.
Listen.
Are they still chasing my buildings? No. Good. I can live with that then. And they didn't destroy the lone tower yet either, so I can use that to destroy the
You've got
other
the wrong
units.
hobbit.
Part of the company. You're one of us.
Fairdred is killing my units.
That's
You
what
can
I
stop
thought.
him. Otherwise he will also kill Bilbo.
I know you doubt me. I know you always have.
With the forged dwarf workers tools, enhanced
I've never
speed
stolen a thing in my
of
life.
recruitment.
I've grown very fond of them, and I would save them. if I
I've just killed 3 of their heroes in one
Go
go.
away. I'm bother somebody else.
Bring some order.
A lot of sacrifices in play to do such a thing, but we did it. We did it and we succeeded.
Some inbreds on my mother's side.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Can you promise that I will come back?
Let's make that into a mine shaft just so we can make money even if they do go to attack it.
Line it up. Grab your
Once we've got the 4 dwarf workers tools, we can make the line defences, get a half.
I've never
Let's destroy
stolen a
that
thing in my
farm
life.
also.
Ready, dwarves.
It's an extra.
Excuse me, but just in case you
good
haven't
thing
noticed, there is an army
out of
of
this.
elves out there.
The AI played very slowly into my hand, and with that speed I had,
I've never stolen a thing
and
in my life.
the extra flanking damage, it really came into my element there. And it worked perfectly. This time, let's get the runes. I want extra economy, so let's get the rune of production.
But just in case you haven't noticed, there is an army of elves
Put them
out there.
on our
I've never stolen a thing
so
in my
masons,
life.
and I actually want to test this. Building it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It seems to be the same speed.
You're right. I often think of back end.
I don't think there is
Well,
a
there's
actual
some skill
difference
that
between the
conquers,
two.
if you must
But I just wanted to check. I felt like there might have been a a slight change in speed
I've never
if you
stolen a
increase
thing in my
user
life.
productivity, but it does specifically say more resources.
You've got the wrong hobbit. Well, I do have
Siege
some
unit,
skill.
get rid of it. All costs, please. I can't target
imagine anyone
the
wished
thing,
to
just get rid of it anyway.
You're much interested in adventures.
Well, that could have been worse.
Gambling dead again.
furnace with wings.
Excuse me,
Think
just
furnace.
in case you haven't noticed, there is an army of elves out there.
Bilbo throughout the treasure of the Master Thief to surprise them and make them forget about their primary target, which was us. Get Dwalin in here as well.
You're right, I
We're
often think
playing
about
against a spam faction, and the best way to beat a spam faction is by having
He was my
spam
friend.
killers.
Stop it. You've had plenty.
Bofo with his pickaxe and Dwalin with
Dark
his
days indeed.
the pure brawn are the perfect couple
Are you alright?
to
Just
deal
let
with
me
that.
sit quietly for a moment.
Keep making just mix of pikemen and basic infantry. I would typically just go basic infantry, but against a faction that does like to make cavalry a lot, I don't get the choice in the matter. And this is what makes these dwarves more superior to other dwarves. They can catch up to siege running away. No other faction can do that. They can't really properly
You're right,
catch
I
up to
often think
enemy
of back
unit,
in.
enemy siege running away. At your service.
I've never stolen a thing in my
Right,
life.
your twin axes, grasper and keeper. Get to work. Let's get the line of defences, because I want that heal for my base and my units.
Will you
So
just
constantly replacing my troops is not a good look. Rune of Inviolability and Rune of Inspiration. Make the
You're right, I often think of back end.
Hall of Warriors even stronger, and eventually I'll also give it the Rune of Productivity.
That's what I thought.
Build a half.
You're right, I often think of back end.
Don't sacrifice my units. Don't build a half there. Build a half here,
Didn't
because
promise
the tower
that
is
it
better
would
in
come
the north, where they were also going to come from.
I've never
That's
stolen a thing in my life.
battering ram. Nope, it's going to go. Gotta go. Don't care about these guys here, these pitch throwers. Don't matter. What does matter is the fact there's a battering ram right next to my base. Let's get settlers' tools, since we are still keeping up a good number of settlements that they have not destroyed
I've never
yet.
stolen a thing in my life.
Another battering ram. Get rid of that first.
Stop it. You've had plenty.
I don't know why Biff and Bomber are. Sorry, Biff and Bomber are on cooldown, but they are, so I will accept that.
I have never used a sword in my
As
life.
annoying as it is. One is on his own, that's not a good look for him, because he doesn't live very long on his own.
I've grown very fond of them, and I would save them if I can.
Since when do we forsake our own people?
Well,
Follow.
I have some skill.
They're dying out there.
If you must know.
Excuse me, but just in case you haven't noticed, there is an
Okay, now is a
army
good time
of
for a pony
elves
camp, so I'm
out
about to
there.
get elite equipment.
I've grown very
Settlers'
fond of them,
tools.
and I
Actually, no,
would
we don't
save
really
them
need
if
to
I
worry
can.
about going for elite equipment yet. This current armor we're making
He was
can
my
beat
friend.
even fully upgraded peasants.
You're right, I often think of back end.
And fully upgraded cavalry as well if I go more investment pikes.
I have never used a sword in my
If they
life.
keep making a mix of both and they're still not upgraded, it's fine to do what I'm doing.
You've got the wrong hobbit.
You're right, I often think of back end. I'm sorry,
Start
one
healing.
couple of leagues, no more. But that's not the worst of it.
Can you promise that it
Made
will
all the
come back?
money in the world. Now, sit and recoup, please. I need you on top form. Get the equipment. Get me Barlin.
You've got the wrong
At
hobbit.
yourselves. No more siege. Good. I have no reason to go settlers' tools
He was
yet.
my friend.
Again, because they don't have siege. Our army is fully healed, and we can still get another unit. No, we can't, because we're about to get Barlin, get another pantry upgrade.
Will you just...
Now, this is how you beat a Rohan. You just have to accept that if you're trying to get map control, you're going to need to count a smaller map.
I'll be alright. Just
On a
let me
large
sit
map,
quietly
you
for a moment.
do need to play very conservatively and keep your hand close to your chest. Don't let them know what you're doing. Because especially because they don't have vision powers, a normal player
I've
playing
never
as
stolen a thing in my
Rohan
life.
would struggle to know what you're doing if they don't have
I know you
Merry.
doubt me. I know you always have.
Make a
You're right,
mine
I
shaft
often think of back end.
as an excuse to
I'm
get more
trying to tell you, there is
resources.
something else out
The
there.
equipment's almost made. Get settlers' tools, upgrade to
Well,
the
I do have
forward
some skill.
version. Gambling is back. We'll kill him again. And again and again if I must. Dwalin, I'm giving you a runic shield for protection, because I don't want you getting killed. You're too expensive to be brought back. Oh, honestly, I need to remember to actually blow my nose when I finish this stream. What was after this battle? I don't know.
No one could blame a soul for wishing themselves elsewhere.
4 hit throwers killed in 1 hit. Honestly, if you can constantly chain the pickaxes with Bofa, he is one of the strongest early game heroes. No joke. He is that good. At least I believe he is that good. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this lumber mill here. The labourers that are there could just go to another lumber mill.
That's what I thought.
And I'm going to make this into a pony camp for ponies. My little pony.
I've grown very fond of them, and I would save them if I can.
I've never stolen a thing in my life.
Dwarf beards are magic. Wait, where did these labourers come from? Oh, they were part of the lumber mill I made.
You've got the wrong hobbit.
Oh dear. That makes me feel bad
Excuse
now.
me, but just in case you haven't noticed, there is an army of elves out there.
Where? Does it actually do anything? Extra damage and speed. So it makes them as fast as our basic dwarf warriors when you use it, which is pretty good. Throw out this rune of sight somewhere. Throw it out on this mine shaft, just because it's further out in the field. Get Thorin next, I think.
I know you always
Rune
have.
of productivity, use it on the barracks.
I'm sorry, do I know?
And then let's get the rune of power. And use it on the tower that's already destroyed. Okay, let's throw it on there then.
You're right. I often think about.
Ah, my heroes! No, 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 no!
I know you doubt me. I know you
Distract
always
them.
have.
Go away and bother somebody else.
Engage them!
I've never stolen a thing in my life.
There's hundreds of them.
If he asks me a question, I have to give him the answer.
Really do.
Knock them all down. Give them no chance to do anything.
He was my friend.
Even if they got the 3 hunters.
Sorry, do I know?
You're right. I often think about it.
No one could blame a soul
I've never seen
for
the AI
wishing
use the 3
themselves
hunters
elsewhere.
before. Oh wait, no, they didn't. That was
what I thought.
that was glowing. Oh god,
You've got the
that
wrong
scared me
hobbit.
so much. It's calling me scared.
I know you doubt me.
I have 4,000 in the
I know
bank.
you always
Let's
have.
get Thorin. Are the ponies coming along? Good, they're
He was my
breeding.
friend.
There are those archers and then run back.
Some fighting! Go!
I'm sorry, do I know?
Okay, they got rid of the lumber mill.
I'm
Good.
trying to tell you,
Lumber
there
mill,
is
not the lumber
something
mill.
else
The
out there.
tower. Not tower. Bloody, what's it called? Got rid of the battering ram. That's it.
Just let me sit quietly.
Bar the dwarves. Ponies should
I've
be
never
ready
stolen a thing in my
shortly.
life.
Then we can start getting everyone
Didn't
before
promise to
nail.
deliver.
Speaking of, I should probably get heavy armor for myself. And I'll also get weapon art of the dwarves just to enhance the speed of creation. As I'm doing it again just in case that actually makes a difference. I don't think it does, but I'm just doing it anyway.
You've got the wrong hobbit.
I'm going
trying
to build
tell
this
you,
into
there
Lake
is
Town so I can
something
get
else
Brand,
out
Bard, whoever is the hero at the time. So let's see how fast we can recruit our dwarves. So
You said this place would be easy
level
to
3,
find.
30% extra speed. Mirror productivity, an extra 30% recruitment speed.
I'll be alright.
So that
let me
actually
sit quietly for a
rivals the power of Erestor for who's it's?
You've got the wrong hobbit.
That rivals Erestor's supervision for Enlardris.
Here!
Okay, ponies are ready. Get them sent out. Thorin,
Still
make
lives.
your
I am
cousins.
sure of it. I'm sorry, do I know you?
They're destroying our work!
Some inbreds on my mother's side.
It's a good name.
What about these goblins over here?
You're right. I often think of Bag End.
Don't ask me why I'm making Dale. Lake Town. I was want to.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
All my heroes are
Alright,
fighting
just
together.
Let me sit quietly for a moment. I'm sorry, do I know you?
Oh, they've sent a large army with siege. Not fair.
Somebody else. Will you just listen?
Really do.
Flash of light, searing pain, then
But you're having more than a pile of ammo.
What's it to you?
Well, I do have some skill at conkers, if you must know.
Rally, you craven
Excuse me, but just in case you haven't noticed, there is an army of
Rally, you craven dogs.
I've never stolen a thing in my life.
Run the treasures to distract the enemy.
Save them if I can.
And I think they can actually take the money, but we're already on top of it. They can't. Enemies can't overlap on other enemies unless they're
I
cavalry.
would save them if I
Even
can.
then, it's not very likely to work.
Tighten up, dwarves!
He was my friend.
Go down that tower again.
That's what I thought.
Father Dwarves.
Lothead's idea of a jump.
Banner carries the body on Onager. That's two shits. Two shots my
I've never stolen a thing in my life.
thing. Of course it does.
That's what I
Some
thought.
inbreds on my mother's side.
Wilbur should get them in from now for free. I don't know why he doesn't.
Apology accepted. I've never stolen a thing in my life.
Where is that Onager? I can't see it. There it is. It's blending into the background.
Excuse me, but just in case you haven't noticed, there is an army
Oh,
of
there goes another
elves
tower, and my
out there.
walls are slowly dying too now. How rude.
Sorry, do I know you?
Go away. Go away. This is still alive somehow. Just shows where the AI priority is. They don't focus the outpost. That's useless.
Couple of
Oh.
leagues, no more. But that's not the worst of it.
Stand tall, Felix!
Look, I know you doubt me.
Okay,
I
fall
know
back.
you always
We're
have.
in no position to fight right now. We're
I've
too
grown
weak.
very fond of them, and I would
Too
save
weak
them
and
if
too
I
low
can.
on money to make anything work.
No, nothing's been cancelled.
Now, I must say, our unburnt army is definitely getting bigger. And the unburnt can hold their own against cavalry. Surprisingly well. All dwarf elites can, actually.
It's nice, this place. Did you do it yourself?
Here!
Yeah.
Keep those spears ready!
All our pikemen are level 5. Well, of course they can. Of course they are. They've killed probably 5 units of cavalry each.
Will you
If not more. Each of those guys are at least
I've grown very
worth a
fond
level.
of them, and I would save them if I can.
Yeah, look at that. Melted. Peely, get on your sword. I don't need you on a bow. Get a watchtower. To protect and serve.
I've never stolen a thing in my life.
I'll find the ring again and I'll give Thorin the ring. Just to see
Dreamt of the
what he
day
does
when the
again.
dwarves
I
of
can't
Ered Luin
remember.
would reclaim their homeland.
I know his ability is that he makes it so pillager does a lot, gives us so much money it's stupid, but or basic buildings give us nothing. I want to see if he still has the Hammer of Erle,
You've got the wrong
the
hobbit.
Fires of Erle, Forge of Erle, or Erle, that's what it is. Flames of the Forge, something like that.
That's what I thought.
You'll know it when you see it,
It's not an elf.
if you see it.
I've grown very fond of them, and I would save them
Yeah,
if I can.
Thorin's now level 3, so we're getting money per kill. Make sure Thorin got enough from there. Where's Thorin? I'm in the room barrier.
You're right, I often think of Bag End.
There's an Onager in the back.
Excuse
All
me,
our
but
heroes
just in
on
case you
side
haven't
walk
noticed,
again.
There's an army of elves out there.
Well, we've upgraded all our dwarfs, we've got no money again.
If you must know.
7 power points, the woman's got enough for giant fortress to destroy enemy base.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
I can also pump out units, and all our runes are back, so we
I know
can
you doubt me.
make it so
I
the
know-
units
I know
pump
you
out even
always have.
faster.
We're under attack!
He was my friend.
Very good, but any more?
I've never stolen a thing in my life.
What are you saying, my sword hasn't seen back?
No, but it is a sword. More of a letter opener here.
For the best.
Yeah, whoever you are, Keely, I think.
Trying to do what? To be killed? Dark days indeed.
Oh, that pickaxe does no damage to siege. That's sad.
Set them ablaze.
Keep those spears ready!
Trying to do what? To be killed?
That's what I thought.
Is
myself.
Why do you have the
I'm sorry.
barley quotes? If we're holding our own, and the more we fight, the more money we make.
Sit quietly for a moment. That's right.
Yeah, that's what makes the dwarves of Ered Luin so strong. They have easier access to economy than any other dwarf faction.
Somebody else.
There's hundreds of them. Here they are.
Get in there, and Earth Hammer! Knocks them all away. Back to Grasping Keeper, summon the Citadel, and let's call that one a GG.
I know you doubt me. I know you always have.
I can't throw runes on this base, that's boring.
All will share in the wealth of the mountain.
If he asks me a question, I have to give him the answer.
I don't want to end the game yet though.
That's what
I
I
wanted
thought.
to find Gollum, but then they kill Gollum, so I'm not sure where he will be if he respawns on the map or not.
Well, I do have some skill.
Fall back, everyone, fall back. I almost forgot about my goal and just kind of destroy the enemy base.
I have never used a sword in
Let's
my
fall
life.
back. Make sure they can't use their powers against me, because that'll be a cheap tactic.
Well, I do have some skill that conquers.
You're right.
Although I still fail to see why that is relevant. You stop firing at will. I don't want to destroy anything.
You're right. I often think of back in.
You're not destroying this fortress. Not a chance. Not a chance, love.
I've never stolen a thing in my life.
Not until I find Gollum. Which I think we just found.
Up to, but not exceeding 1/14 of total profit, if any.
Yes.
Fair.
Line it up. We're under attack.
I think we just found him, so I'm gonna...
Destroy.
Not halls, I wanted towers. I'm gonna build towers around this base.
For the dwarves. Where's the battle?
Well, I do have some skill that conquers. If you must.
Lone peasant chasing us. Oh no, they just sent an army against me.
Lothead's idea of a joke.
Burn all the runes because I can. Extra armor, extra health and regen.
Arms. Where's the battle? They're tearing our buildings down.
Get rid of their towers.
There are a few warriors amongst us.
It's the enemy.
What are you saying? My sword hasn't seen battle.
There are more forces over here.
And their forge works while I'm at it.
For the dwarves. Where's the battle?
Buffing charge attack doesn't actually
You've got the wrong hobbit.
kill our guys when they're trying to do
Can you
stuff.
promise that I will come
Gollum,
back?
where are you? Come on.
I'll be alright.
Make this
Just
easy
let
for
me
everyone.
Sit quietly for a moment.
Excuse me, but just in case you haven't noticed, there is an army of elves
Make
out
it easy
there.
for everyone to show yourself
Sorry,
now.
who are you?
I don't have to spend a whole hour trying to find you. Which I will do if I must.
It's Gollum.
I'll be alright. Just let me
Found him.
sit
He was
quietly
exactly
for a
where
moment.
he was last time.
Rumours.
Okay,
have
foreign
begun to
broken
spread.
shield, prepare to get the ring.
Dragon Smaug has not been seen for 60 years.
Structures. Hurry.
There we go, we got him. He's done.
He was my friend.
Foreign broken shield, get the ring.
It is the only thing that will unite them. And in case you have forgotten, that jewel was stolen by Smaug.
We have it. We have the one ring.
So what does the one ring do to Thorin? He gets Durin's Forge. Makes the ground burst in flames, yep, same as thing is.
Buildings.
And Keely.
Foreign all friendly units on the map have been vulnerable for 30 seconds. I believe it used to just be friendly
I've
hero,
never stolen a thing in my life.
the heroes in his
I have never used a sword
non
in my
ring
life.
form states when he gets level 10.
You should never
And Green with the
underestimate
Arkenstone, yep, that's the same as well. So Durin's heir, the pride of Thorin grows immeasurably through the whisperings of the ring. He declares himself as 7th and last reincarnation of Durin. He puts on Mithril Mail, obtains improved values of splash damage.
Our buildings.
The ring feeds Thorin's greed and gathers all treasures of the dwarves. Allied resource buildings produce less.
Dwarves.
Instead, Thorin and allies nearby loot huge amounts of resources from fallen foes.
Aye.
See, exactly like I thought. He hasn't changed a bit. He hasn't aged a day. No, stop it. You don't get to rebuild your base, you get to die now.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Yeah, they sort of, look at that, 24 resources for killing a peasant. Like, that is the ultimate scam.
Exhaust sword. Save them if
That
it's
is.
a weapon of
That's the
choice.
ultimate scam. You know what's even more scam?
Didn't.
The Fires of Arle. 18 resources per peasant. That's
Thought as
so
much.
good. Here we go. Just give you an idea of its range. It fades very quickly though, so it's very instant use. Dane's ability, Dane's new ability, I think, is better than the Fires of Arle, whereas a giant bombard in the area that does stupid damage. But to be fair, a lot of the Iron Hills heroes do have a bombard effect, so it makes sense for him to have bombard effects as well.
Which is a problem.
Okay, so all of our forces are now invulnerable. They cannot touch us. Like, how busted can that get? Oh, I love the dwarves. And like I say, I've shown off every ring hero since coming back to the Edain Mod. And that was a long time ago now, since I've come back to the Edain Mod. I haven't shown off ring hero Thorin in a long time.
Well, that could have been worse.
Yeah, 48 resources per kill on a unit of Rohirrim. Oh, that's beautiful.
You're right, I often think of back end.
But yeah, all our resource buildings make like, what, 5, 10 resources now? It's pretty damn shameful. Well, the suffering you have to, the price you have to pay. But destroying a farm gives us 360 resources. Oh, this takes me back to the days when this was a busted build. Okay, I think that might be GG unless the enemy also has an outpost, which I think they do because that's how they've been spamming troops. Yeah, they do.
He was
They
my
have to.
friend.
Otherwise, how's they spamming all this cavalry?
The battle will be over by tomorrow's eve.
And yeah, it's not like it's the cavalry you get from
Loyalty.
summon. Gleam of the Ark and Stone. Nearby enemy units are temporarily stunned while allies temporarily gain damage.
Excuse me, but just in case you haven't noticed, there is an army
Great
of
ability that
elves
is.
out there.
But yeah, unless you're near Thorin, you're not getting us any resources. So death bombing with the dwarves is definitely a must.
Point the way.
That was a hero that just
You've
died.
got
I
the
think.
wrong hobbit.
What are you saying, mate?
Speaking of heroes, I haven't got Bard. Let's do that.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Well, right, let's get Gandalf. Gandalf means me.
No, nothing's been cancelled.
I think we just killed Erwin or Merry.
Listen.
Or both. It's hard to tell.
No, nothing's been cancelled.
Oh, seeing those scavenger kills is so
He
beautifully
was my friend.
well done.
No, nothing's been cancelled.
No, stick together as a team.
I know you always have.
I've
Get
never
back
stolen
here.
a thing in
I
my
have money.
Leagues, no more.
See you greedy bastards. You just wanted my money.
Sword in my life.
Simple merchants, you say?
Build a well while I'm at it.
That's the enemy.
I'll be alright. Just let me sit quietly for a moment.
I don't think AI has a chance now of coming back from this. Not
You've
even
got
if
the
they
wrong
had
outfit.
before, they definitely don't have it now.
Really do.
Oh, aye, I'll melt the flesh off your bones in the blink of an eye.
Oh, look at that damage. Oh, it's so satisfying to do that much damage in one attack. Not unlike Waldar, which just kills a building in one hit.
What are you saying, mate?
Any building,
Sword
by the
hasn't
way,
seen
any
battle.
building, just dead in one hit, except for Citadel. That's the only one. He can destroy any special outpost in one hit. It's so satisfying.
Go away and bother somebody else.
Nothing of the world.
Make everyone invulnerable again for 30 seconds, because why not?
Wondering. Weighing the risk.
Gleam of the Arkenstone.
Well, I do have some
Will that
skill.
gleam?
You must know.
Well, you know my name. Just don't know how long to it. I'm Gandalf. Great.
The Arkenstone.
The
It is the
battle will
only
be over
thing
by
that will
tomorrow's
unite them, in case you have forgotten
Flash
that
of
jewel
light.
was stolen by
Searing
Smaug.
pain, then pursuit.
Let's summon all our dwarven buddies. bend the fork, smash the bottles and burn the cups, shake the glasses and black the plates. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. The company of 15. 13 dwarves, 1 wizard, and a hobbit. And one other man, but he just kind of showed up at the end. He doesn't count. Oh, I am happy. I'm very happy. But I think I'm going to call it a day because I am exhausted. I hope you've all enjoyed these battles today. And I will see you all next week.